girls while we are playing. वो तो बहुत मिल रही है, वो लोग जल रहे हैं, मेरे को बहुत मजा आता है.
Now you've shifted your path to becoming a music producer.
सक्सेस झक मार के पीछे आई, तो काबिल बनो.
From being a third generational business owner to becoming a DJ must have been very difficult for you.
बॉस तुम अगर मेरे क्लब में आके ऐसे बजाएगा तुम अभी भाग जाओ यहाँ से. एंड दैट आई वाज लाइक ओके नाउ लाइक आई कैन हैंडल द होल क्लब बाय माय सेल्फ, आई डोंट नीड. तो मैंने उसको मजाक में बोला कि आज जितना कॉकटेल्स तू बनाएगा सब पहले मेरे पास आएगा, उसके बाद आई हैड लाइक अ हाफ एन आवर काउंसलिंग विद माय ओनर्स. दे लाइक यू कैन नॉट मिक्स अप योर प्रोफेशनल वर्क एंड पर्सनल.
Welcome back to another episode of Non-Stop Bakwas with RG. Jahan masti, masala and little bit of madness is must. Today we have someone who's a business owner, a music producer, a DJ and someone who's totally crazy, Introducing Sagar Khanchandani. Sagar, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
So Sagar ji.
Yes, Ritika ji.
आपसे पहली बार मुलाकात हुई थी BNI में.
I know.
And आपका इम्प्रेशन तो कुछ गजब ही मिला था मुझे.
I know about that as well.
Honestly, लोगों ने कहा कि since you're a DJ, you're a womanizer.
Okay.
Why don't you give me a clarity about this? Like, what is this womanizer?
So basically, I'll tell you two things. There are two things. पहले, people have this thing about a DJ कि just because a person is a DJ, he's always going around with girls. Because we do get approaches from girls while we are playing. But it doesn't mean that we go out with everyone because we have our standards as well. And second चीज़, दूसरे लोग वो है जिनको खुद नहीं कोई मिलती है तो वो हम लोग पे डाल देते हैं कि यार इसको तो बहुत मिल रही है, वो लोग जल रहे हैं, मेरे को बहुत मजा आता है यार, बोलते रहो, मजे आ रहे हैं मेरे को, मैं फेमस हो रहा हूँ.
Crazy. So, as a business, you used to run a business, right?
Yes.
And now you've shifted your path to becoming a music producer and a DJ.
Yes.
So, what made you take this big decision? Because of course, this is a very big decision.
So basically, I'll tell you something that my business, I was a third generation of it. So I had no other option of getting into it. But then music and DJing is something that I'm very passionate about and I'm doing it from the last 10 years. So मेरे को वो 3 Idiots वाला वो चीज़ याद आया कि if you have a passion and if you go for it, success झक मार के पीछे आएगी. So काबिल बनो. And that's what I'm trying to do, and I'm loving to do it honestly, and it's a very very happy phase of my life कि I am doing the thing which I really wanted to do.
So, what really got you into music and DJing?
So honestly, बचपन में like when I was a small kid, मेरा अगर कभी कोई तबीयत ख़राब हो रहा है या I'm just feeling low for a bit, तो उस टाइम तो स्मार्टफोन नहीं होते थे, कीपैड फ़ोन में we used to put earphones and iPods होते थे. एंड मैं अगर आधा घंटा म्यूजिक सुन रहा हूँ सो आई यूज्ड टू फील लाइक ओके नाउ आई एम फीलिंग बेटर, आई डोंट नो व्हाई. सो दैट्स हाउ आई फेल्ट कि ओके दिस इज समथिंग दैट इज गोना स्टे इन माय लाइफ फॉरएवर. सो या दैट्स व्हाई.
That's insane. I mean, the fact that you're listening to music every day and you're giving yourself an energy and you're motivating yourself कि यार music से तो मुझे मजा आ रहा है.
Obviously.
And turning that into a passion is a very big thing. Not everybody can do that.
I know.
But switching paths from being a third generational business owner to becoming a DJ must have been very difficult for you, especially for your parents to accept it.
Yes.
So how did they take it? And how did you help them accept the fact that yes, you are becoming a music producer and a DJ and you have to be okay with that?
So the thing is कि my parents, especially my dad, he was never with me for DJing. He used to always be like यार तुम क्या 15-20 हज़ार रुपये का नौकरी के लिए इतना मेहनत कर रहा है, तुम रात भर सो नहीं रहा है. So he used to tell me कि तुम मेरे से 50,000 रुपया ले ले बट तुम शोरूम में फोकस डाल. And I was like नहीं वो तो नहीं होने वाला. So let's find a midway. So for like 8 years of my life, I used to go to my showroom at 10 in the morning, be there till 6, and then go to my club, play there till 12 or 2. Then while I come back, it used to be like around 3:30. So the only condition my dad has is that I really don't give a fuck when you come back home. The showroom has to be opened by you, the keys are with you. And that was my motivation. I was so passionate about music. I really don't know how I pulled it off, but I did. And starting me, he was very skeptical because I'm sure every parent is, neglecting your passion till the time you make money out of it. So the moment I started making money and मैं कुछ अपने शौक पूरे कर रहा था and he was like very fascinated. Okay, ये पैसे कहाँ से आ रहे हैं क्योंकि मैंने तो नहीं दिए. And I was like, यार it's because of my passion. And that was a big turning point for my parents when they understood कि okay, now he's doing pretty well and he's stabilized in what he wanted to do. So then they were like, okay, but then that rule still did not change that the storeroom had to be opened by me, no matter what.
So this rule was for how many years?
8 years of my life.
So 8 years you neglected your health,
Everything.
and you were just following your passion.
Yes.
And was it not exhausting for you? Did you ever felt like you just want to quit? You don't want to do anything of this?
Honestly, I used to feel I want to quit my office every day because I was focused in my music, and music was something I wanted to do and office was something that I had to do. So स्टार्टिंग में तो लगता था यार ऑफिस नहीं हो रहा है एंड मैंने बहुत जैसे बच्चे लोग स्कूल में बंक मारते हैं ना, मैंने ऑफिस में बहुत बंक मारा है. आई यूज्ड टू बी लाइक यार मेरा आँख लाल है, मेरा पेट दर्द है, आज मैं ऑफिस नहीं जा रहा बिकॉज मेरे को बहुत लेट हो गया था रात को एंड ऑल आई नीडेड वाज सम स्लीप. दैट्स द थिंग दैट मोटिवेटेड मी कि भाई करते हैं, यही करेंगे हम.
Crazy. So you were talking about clubs.
Yep.
Tell me, where was your first gig and how was your experience? Where did you work?
So my first club was Tram Depot when I was 15 years old and I worked there for 3 months. Honestly मेरे को उतना मज़ा नहीं आया, but I feel my actual journey started when I started playing in Hoppy Pola. So I had a mentor out there. He's still there with me and he was the person who's groomed me to be the DJ I am today, because that time he used to be like go, practice, work, and I'm very happy that Hoppy Pola was a part of my life. And then eventually down the years there were a lot of new clubs which came and yeah, it was fun.
Who was your mentor?
Rachit. DJ
Who?
Rachit.
DJ Rachit.
Rachit Verma.
That's insane.
What's up, yeah?
So that's insane. Tell me, how was your experience with Hoppy Pola? So what did you do? What made you feel confident? What was the moment you felt confident that okay, this is my league and this is what I want to do?
So it was not confidence, actually it was ego, honestly, because the first day I came there as a assistant DJ and I started playing music and Rachit was like कि बॉस तुम अगर मेरे क्लब में आके ऐसे बजाएगा तुम अभी भाग जाओ यहाँ से. And that I was like okay, you can tell me that nicely. तो वो मेरे को थोड़ा सा लग गया बात. And then I started working out on my music and day by day when he used to tell me okay now you've improved on this thing, that was like a motivation because I used to look up to him ki boss okay I want to play like this, and he guided me. And down the line as the months passed by I was getting better and I was getting that good feeling okay now like I can handle the whole club by myself, I don't need him to be there beside me. So that motivation was there and it is still there because I'm always willing to learn new things from my seniors because learning is a never ending process, right?
Of course, of course. So working in clubs has its own perks,
Yep.
right? So what were the perks that you were given?
Okay. Let's go a bit unfiltered out here. Obviously, man, it feels good that you are like the hero of the place. Everyone is looking up to you. And when you're getting down the console, it's like amazing feeling. People just coming on to you that, oh my God, we had such a good time. And obviously, you get a lot of female attention as well. And which guy wouldn't mind that? So yeah. And obviously, little bit of free alcohol, some good food. You can try anything from the menu. Some good perks of a DJ, but then the only fuck all was that you don't get sleep. So all these things come so that, and if you sacrifice your sleep.
Makes sense. So tell me one fuck up that you did. Like, one fuck up that made you feel like, oh shit.
I've had a lot. So
Tell me the craziest one.
Okay, so I was working at 5 Mad Men that time and I just had a breakup and I was like, very much, we had a 3-year relationship that time. I don't know why I'm even talking about it, but still, she just got married as well. So we just broke off and I was very, you know, pissed. And so there was a guy in my club, he was the manager, and he was trying to hit on the PR of that person, of that club. And he used to come and tell me, ki, bro, please dedicate this song to her and announce it that it's from me. And since I was already that pissed because मेरा breakup हो रहा है और मैं तुम चाहते हो मैं तुम्हारा setting कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पे, so मैंने उसको मजाक में बोला कि आज जितना कॉकटेल्स तो बनाएगा सब पहले मेरे पास आएगा, उसके बाद आगे जाएगा, तब मैं तेरे लिए ये कर देता हूँ. He's like done. So I like okay fine, and I got lost. So I regret that day. I got lost. I couldn't walk. I drank so much, and the owner of my club, he met me after my set, and he's like, तुम सीधा क्यों नहीं खड़ा हो पा रहा है? And then that guy जिसको मैंने help किया था, he was supposed to take my side, but he was like, sir वो 6 बजे से दारू पी रहा है. I'm like, just threw me under the bus. Now you better not come to me ever for that girl for sure.
Oh my god,
And
that's
I was so
insane.
embarrassed. I had like a half an hour counseling with my owners. They're like, you cannot mix up your professional work and personal work. I get it now, but
What was your age that time?
I was around 20 that time, I guess.
Can't blame. I mean, in 20s, everyone make mistakes. I mean,
Yeah.
drunk
so-
stories everyone has when
Yeah.
they're 20.
And there are also other stories, obviously, which I would not share. Ever.
One second, now pause. Now
There
that
is
you,
no way I'm
now that
sharing
you
it.
said,
There is no way I'm
no,
sharing
now
it.
I'm curious. Now that you said that you have some more stories, give some chatpati gossip to our viewers. No,
It is
I mean,
extreme. I don't think it'll get posted out here.
just say one of my friend did this.
As if people would not understand what I'm saying, right?
अच्छा तुम normal बता दो ना, तुम इतना लंबा story मत बताना.
Okay, so one thing I'm really proud of, and I'm sure I should not say this on camera, but there was a friend of mine, you know, he got some crazy, what should I call it? I'm finding the right word for it.
Coffee?
No, he got a really good gift because he was playing good. And you cannot imagine that gift. Like, it was very nice. It is, okay, I'll give you a small hint. It is a gift that every girl, every guy wants his or girl to know how to do that thing.
Are you talking about?
No. I'm a guy. Why would she gift me that?
So the guy gifted you something.
The girl gifted me something which every guy craves for, and every guy wants her girl to know about it. Like, she should be good at it.
What is it?
Please comment.
What is it?
Let's go on. आगे
तो
बढ़ते.
आगे क्या है यार, स्टोरी तो पूरी करो.
Story मैं वो बोल नहीं पाऊंगा कैमरा पे, पागल है क्या
उसके
तुम?
बाद क्या हुआ?
So after that gift which I received, I was like, oh my god, this was like the best day of my DJing thing, because I got two of the favorite things of mine at the same time.
दारू,
नहीं, it was one was playing.
चड्डी,
I really can't tell that, Ritika.
पॉटी.
तुम एक बात बताओ, तुमको कोई लड़का को कुछ गिफ्ट करना होगा, तुम उसको पॉटी करोगे और वो उसको अच्छा लगेगा?
पहले तो पॉटी इकट्ठा कैसे करूंगी, मैं तो वो सोच रही हूँ
I'll only tell you if this doesn't get.
कि
Okay, I'll tell you in yours. Come here.
नहीं, जो होगा सबके सामने होगा, मुंह पे होगा.
उनको आई के समझ में आ गया होगा कि क्या मिला
मैं
होगा.
बुद्धू हूँ फिर.
यार मेरी शक्ल का खुशी सोचो, मतलब देखो कि मैं एक लड़का इतना खुश क्या चीज से हो सकता है. And if you don't know about this, Ritika, I guess now I know the reason why you're single.
Just shut up. Anyway, so Sagar man. अच्छा, tell me, you must have used. Actually, छोड़ Bumble और Tinder छोड़ो, बहुत बातें हो गई उसके बारे में. मेरे को ये बताओ, one experience when you were playing in a club or in an event, and a girl approached you, and
A lot.
turned out that that girl was very creepy.
Not creepy, but I got turned off. So there has been a lot of times when I am seeing like a very pretty girl, like almost a 9 out of 10, like a London local language में बोल रहा हूँ, 9 out of 10 coming to you, and you can see that she's coming towards your console for request, and मन में वो थोड़ा एक वो smirk type का जाता है, okay she's nice, and उसने आके जैसे मुंह खोला ना, and वो मेरा reaction जाता है कि worse than that. I can still deal with that, but the accent and जैसे
कैसे
लोग-
था मेरे को एक
अब
बता
मेरे को यार उतना याद नहीं
अरे
है
पर
but
कुछ तो याद होगा कोई तो होगी ऐसी जो मतलब मैंने अजीब तरीके से बोली होगी तुमको जिसके वजह तुमको लगा होगा
so there was a one very hot chick and then she came up to me and she was like सुनिए ना ज़रा there was a song which was very trending that time which was called Lollipop Lagelu and we obviously do not play this in the club till the time you're booking the entire club privately and then she came up to me and she requested me that and that girl was like कि अगर वो अपना मुंह बंद रखती पूरा रात like अगर वो खोलती नहीं तो I might have gone out with her but the first sentence which she told it was like a big turn off for me I was like
ओह डैम बट अगर तुम बाहर जाता उस लड़की के साथ तो मुंह तो वो खोलती ही
that's what I'm hoping कि काश वो मुंह ना खोलती
तो तुमको किसी पुतले के साथ बाहर जाना था
नहीं बट उससे जाने से बेटर तो मैं पुतले के साथ ही बाहर जाऊँ मैं मैनीक्वीन गाड़ी में ऐसे सजा के लेके जाऊँ कि hey babe let's go on a date tonight
अच्छा टेल मी you've been a BNI member
yep
how has been BNI for you
this is not right which you're doing right now okay तो दोस्ती का गलत फायदा उठा रही है
how has been BNI for you
because you know there's a lot of things about BNI we can talk
but how has been BNI for you
okay so BNI I'll give a very subtle and diplomatic answer जो तेरे को कोई मसाला नहीं मिलेगा ये आंसर से so BNI was very helpful for me it helped me develop my personality because I joined BNI when I was like a 19-year-old teenager so उस टाइम मेरे को पता नहीं था दुनिया कैसे वर्क करती है I used to be in my own show off thing ये वो
so how did BNI help you to evolve as a human being
it actually showed me how different people are there in the world like everyone has their own opinion everyone has their own perspective and उस टाइम तक मैं like जब 19 साल का था तो मेरे को उस टाइम ऐसे ही लगता था आई एम श्योर सबको ऐसे ही लगता है या जो मैंने बोल दिया वो सही है या जो मेरा थॉट है वो सही है बट देन यू गेट टू एक्सप्लोर कि अच्छा अलग अलग लोग ये भी हो सकता है वो भी हो सकता है सो इट हेल्प्ड मी इन अ लॉट ऑफ गुड वे बट देन इवेंचुअली
was it a nightmare
Eventually it was. In the starting first 3 years was like crazy fun. I had good fun, good memories, good people hanging around. But then eventually,
but tell me I've heard a lot about this that like BNI consists of good people and there consist people and it consists people who believes in power drama politics unnecessary पंगे लेना लोगों से do you think as a professional platform this part the B part is necessary
obviously,
like the drama the politics
no, it will be there no matter if you say it has to be there or not. But then eventually, I'll tell you something. I joined BNI with the purpose of business. At first, it was all about growth, helping someone else, and believing in karma that what you're doing would come back to you. But down the line, I saw that people are just getting into, gossips and just drama and कि यार इसको ये नहीं आया, उसको वो नहीं आया. Like, who the fuck? Who gives a fuck? कि भाई अपना काम करो, मजे करो, नेटवर्किंग करो, चिल करो. But एक चीज़ तो मैंने देखा है बहुत ज़्यादा BNI में कि लोग अपने से छोटे एज के लोगों पे बहुत ज़्यादा वो हो जाते हैं कि ओह माय गॉड जेलिसी
well jealousy
okay
but have you experienced people getting jealous of you or you've seen vice versa
I have seen people getting jealous of me because I have a lot of female interactions. Like I meet a lot of people, and I'm not just fucking around with them. They're good friends. I meet them. I hang around with them. But when these people start pairing me with them, so at first I used to get very annoyed कि बॉस क्या है यार क्यों मतलब बच्चे थोड़ी ना हो. बट उसके बाद ना मेरे को मज़ा आने लग गया एंड मेरे को वो विशियस मेरे अंदर से वो निकलने लगा कि अच्छा तुम ऐसे बोल रहे हो अब मैं तेरे को और बड़ा चला के बोलूँगा कि तू और सोच अपने इस बारे में अब मैं मज़े करूँगा क्योंकि मुझे पता है क्या है अब तू जाके 50 जन को बोलो एंड आई नो कि आई स्क्रूड अप माई थिंग बिकॉज ऑफ दिस ओनली
yeah 100% of
I used to be
course
like
you ruined your image because of that
Yeah.
in a way in terms of this
Yeah.
that I think people must have called you कि you're a womanizer or you go around with girls कि कोई भी लड़की आती है तुम बाहर
I
चला
don't think
जाता है
about
उनके साथ.
womanizer, but I've heard this a lot कि भाई तुम इतने बंदियों के साथ जाते हो and इतने लोगों के साथ मिलते हो. तो जैसे मैंने बोला ना, अपने से यंग एज वाले से जेलसी होता है. अब उनको नहीं मिल रही है, मेरे को मिल रही है, तो मैं क्या करूँ? I deal with it.
100% you're right. But other than that, have you made good friends in BNI?
Many good friends, I would say. एक तो बगल में ही बैठी है जिसके लिए दोस्ती निभाने के लिए हम यहाँ बैठा हुआ है. But I did make good friends and it was like a very ups and down वाला journey. But
I think that's what
Life
the
is
whole
about.
life is all about. And I think BNI is also all about that. There'll be good days, there'll be bad days, there'll be worse days. Because see, where there's a bunch of, say, 40, 45 people, of course, there'll
and
be...
majorly people elder to you. So उनका mentality, तेरा mentality is very different.
Of course. So there'll be clashes, there'll be mentality issues, there'll be emotional issues, there'll be like बहुत अलग mindset होती है. There's no complaints कि like you know BNI is a bad platform.
I would
but
never say that. But
all like BNI से सब profit किए हैं, बहुत profit किए हैं और कर भी सकते हैं क्योंकि BNI is a very good learning platform also. As
so
a
BNI head, if you're watching this, I think she deserves some marketing points for BNI.
no, that's not what I need. Yeah. So okay. So we've talked about like how you became a DJ. We talked about you know BNI.
Now give me a good topic.
Now tell me something. Okay, last thing related to BNI. What's the best moment you've ever had in your BNI chapter?
In my chapter, honestly, there are a lot of moments that were good. Like I used to play table tennis for the chapter. So like 3 years back to back, I won gold medal for it. So it was a very good feeling because everyone is just coming up to you, congratulating you, and they're being so nice to you just because you got something to the chapter. That felt nice. बट एक दिन वो हम नहीं भूलेगा कि जब मेरा ज़िंदगी पलट गया BNI में, तो रितिका गुप्ता मैम की एक लड़की ज्वाइन की BNI और मेरा एकदम से उसने ऐसे वक्त बदल दी, जज्बात बदल दी, सब बदल दिया उसने मेरे ज़िंदगी में आके.
Oh, one time I heard there was this lady who used to tell me that Sagar to has gone all crazy about you, he's in love with you and this and that and all that nonsense, okay? So I was like, हाँ उसने मुझे बताया है, बोलो. So she was like, yeah, so there's something going on between both of you. I was like, हाँ कल ही मैं शादी करने वाली.
We are not supposed to share our secrets to the public. Now they'll know what we planned पहले से ही.
मैंने बोला clearly कल ही मैं शादी करने वाली हूँ. And same thing I told Sagar कि भाई तेरे से कोई पूछे ना कि क्या चल रहा है तुम्हारे और रितिका के बीच में, तो सीधा बोल रहे ना कल ही शादी होने वाली है. आपको नहीं बुला रहे हैं.
बहुत कंट्रोवर्सी वाला पॉडकास्ट होने वाला ये भाई. आई एम श्योर कल मेरे को आएगा 50 कॉल BNI से कि बॉस किसके बारे में बात कर रहे थे तुम एक्चुअली, ये बताओ.
क्या मजे फुल ऑन. चलो हम लोग स्टोन पेपर सीजर खेलेंगे एंड
नो रैपिड फायर.
नहीं, स्टोन पेपर सीजर खेलेंगे और स्टोन पेपर सीजर में जो भी जीतेगा उसको राइट मिलेगा एक क्वेश्चन पूछने का और सामने वाले को वो आंसर देना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, चलो. स्टोन पेपर सीजर, स्टोन पेपर सीजर.
सेकंड चांस ओनली.
ठीक है. Have you ever puked on someone?
Someone has puked on me. Someone, and I cannot tell you that situation.
बताओ.
तू मेरे को घर से निकलवाएगी भाई. मैं मामी सिटी आके रहूंगा फिर उसके बाद. पहले ही बोल दे रहा हूँ मैं.
मजे.
Okay, let me think of it. So there was this girl I was out on a date with, and so I am a Sindhi Punjabi, and I've been drinking like since the age of, let's not disclose that, cops will come to my place.
आगे.
But so there was this girl we met, and we were roaming around in my car. So because that's like the best thing I can do because clubs का vibe नहीं आता. So I asked her like if you want to drink something. She was like whatever you were having. So I'm a whiskey guy. I was having my whiskey and she was having her whiskey. But after that date, I got to know that it was the first time she was drinking. And we went out on a spin for 2 good hours. We were drinking and we were hanging around here. And then she suddenly looked at me like this and she's like, listen, can you please stop the car? And then she immediately puked on me.
Gross.
And I was like, fuck. First you puke on me, and then even my car is involved. I love my car to my death. Why? तुम रोक देते यार गाड़ी, मेरे को पहले बोल देते प्लीज रोक दो, मैं उतार के तेरा बाल भी पकड़ लेता. But why on me on my car? Why? You could have just. That was like a nightmare to me.
अच्छा एक क्वेश्चन, तुमने उसके उल्टी का कलर देखा था?
पक. मेरे को उल्टी आ रहा था उस टाइम. उसके बाद
उसके उल्टी का स्मेल कैसा था?
जो अभी तुम्हारे बगल से आ रहा है, एग्जैक्टली द सेम.
हम तो परफ्यूम लगाए हुए, उसकी उल्टी में परफ्यूम था. विस्की मिला रहा था कि परफ्यूम?
I swear, man. So she puked on me, and so you know what was my reaction? So पहले तो obviously I had to get my car clean. So the thing is, she's like, can you please drop me home? And I looked at her. I like no.
उल्टी में लतपत.
उल्टी में लतपत मतलब भाई, see, if you're willing to puke, you're most welcome to puke. Not inside my car, and that too on me.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
But I'm not sorry. मजे. चलो. Stone
अच्छा,
paper
ये
scissors.
कितना राउंड होने वाला है?
चलो. Stone paper scissors.
Yes. Okay. Now let's give you something. Tell me something. When you were in BNI, ठीक है? Who was the one person that you loved the most, and that person fucked you the most in the entire BNI?
Oh, there was.
There was.
100%. हम एक जन को बहुत मानते थे. I used to call her दीदी, and I genuinely used to mean her that. I mean, I am a very emotional
I'm
person.
definitely tagging her after this.
I'm very emotional person. और मैं अगर किसी से अटैच हो जाती हूँ तो मैं हो जाती हूँ. अगर मैंने बोला तुम मेरी दीदी हो तो तुम मेरी दीदी हो, और अगर तुम मेरे दोस्त हो तो तुम मेरे दोस्त हो. इसमें कोई लेफ्ट और राइट नहीं है. हाँ, मुझे तुम्हारे उसमें 100 बुराइयाँ लग सकती है, मुझे 100 चीज़ें खराब लग सकती है, बट मुझसे रिलेशन नहीं तोड़ा जाता है. मैं मेंटेन करूँगी. बट टर्न आउट कि काफ़ी सारे सिचुएशंस ऐसे हुए जहाँ पे मुझे काफ़ी बैक स्टैबिंग मिला उनसे, जो मैं एक्सपेक्ट ही नहीं कर रही थी, क्योंकि वो भी वैसे ही बिहेव कर रही थी मेरे साथ. तो जब कोई ऐसे बिहेव करता है, तुम जैसे
उल्टी करने का मन किया कि नहीं उस टाइम?
उल्टी नहीं, मुझे पतली पोटी आने लगी.
सुड़सुड़ी वाली. अच्छी. इतना डिस्क्रिप्शन भाई, इसने पीएचडी करके रखा है.
नहीं, सीरियसली, मतलब कि मैं तो एक्सपेक्ट ही नहीं कर रही थी पहले कि मतलब कि ऐसा कुछ हो सकता है. मतलब कि ऐसा होता है ना कि तुम गाड़ी चला रहे हो, इतना बड़ा बम्पर आ गया, तुमने तो देखा ही नहीं भाई. वो बम्पर नहीं था, वो मतलब कि सीधा वो गिरने वाला ही था. और मेरी गलती हो गई कि मैंने बहुत जल्दी किसी पे ट्रस्ट कर लिया. सो दैट वाज अ लाइफ लेसन फॉर मी कि भाई मतलब दोस्त बनाओ, अपने बनाओ, पर किसी पे उतना मत भरोसा करो कि भाई वो तुम्हारी मतलब कि बस लगा के चली जाए. क्योंकि उस इंसान से मेरे को ऐसे नहीं फ़र्क पड़ा कि उसने मेरे बारे में क्या बोला. मुझे ये फ़र्क पड़ा कि मुझे हर्ट हुआ. एक्चुअली मैं उस इंसान से बहुत हर्ट हुई और मुझे काफ़ी टाइम तक वो इफेक्ट किया. बट देन इवेंचुअली आई रियलाइज दैट वो एक इंसान का कैरेक्टर होता है, वो उसका कैरेक्टर था और मेरा कैरेक्टर वो नहीं. मैं उस लेवल पे नीचे नहीं कर सकती. सो
स्टोन पेपर सिजर खेलो.
स्टोन पेपर सिजर.
यस. क्या हो गया? Okay, now tell me one thing. So let's ask a good question. I'm not pathetic and gross like you, but God, that heavy. I'll give you a good question. Okay, so since these days we see the relationship scene is so fucked up right now, like, and we have been single for such a long time. So tell me 5 things that you are looking forward in a guy. Like ये 5 चीज तो कम से कम होनी ही चाहिए उसमें. Then you might think कि उसके साथ क्या हो.
5 things अगर बोलूँ तो first is emotional maturity is very important. ठीक है? That person has to be trustworthy and honest. क्योंकि मतलब कि आज के ज़माने में जब लोग hookups कर रहे हैं और sex कर रहे हैं random लोगों के साथ, even after being in a
Finding love is
relationship,
much more harder these days rather than having sex.
then someone who is in love with me, who likes who I am as a human being, and who does not want to change me, like whatever I am. Like now, I think अब तक तो viewers को समझ में आ गया होगा कि आधी पागल ही हूँ.
पूरी.
हाँ, तो someone who would not want to change me. And last is someone who would protect me. क्योंकि मैं तो भाई बकचोदी करती रहती हूँ, तो भाई तुझे ही बचाना है जो भी है तू.
भाई देख लो, बंदी सिंगल है. हम
जय माता
इसका
दी.
लिंक भी आएगा वीडियो पे. प्लीज DM her. She is actually waiting for a good guy. And please मैं पॉइंटर्स दे रहा हूँ, इसको 1 घंटा चला के कोई शेडी से बार में मत लेके जाना. प्लीज अच्छे रेस्टोरेंट लेके जाना.
Everyone knows DJ Shaggy in club.
Yeah.
But what about the real Sagar? Pajama, Maggie, Netflix, whatever.
I would say Netflix, long drives, and music.
That's nice. So you love long drives. Do you blast your own mixes in the car or do you stalk Arijit Singh?
I'm planning to blast my own mixes. उसको क्या बोलते हैं?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Sorry. I have to learn from the experienced person. Stay tuned. A lot of blasting music coming up, and I'm sure she's also gonna be in a lot of videos of them.
But
Favor back.
okay, best long drive memory, एकदम Bollywood scene और total bakwas type.
Depends.
Anything, any memory. Which
Any
can be
memory.
एकदम Bolly type or एकदम total bullshit memory that you have.
I remember Amaya resorts when we were going and we were like singing crazy Bollywood songs of our millennium time.
The BNI
Yeah.
party we had at Amaya.
Yeah, that drive was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, who all were there? Me, you, Astha, I think.
Yeah.
Astha was there. No, Astha was there or
Astha
who?
was there.
Astha was there. Great fun. I mean,
It was
मजे आ गए
crazy,
थे
one.
यार.
And the best part was कि we were not sticking around with the new Gen Z songs
Yeah.
जो 2-3 महीने चलते. We were sticking to the legendary songs जो लोग आज भी सुनते हैं.
Like चुरा के दिल मेरा.
नहीं. It was not that.
गोरिया चली.
इस पे तो मैं भी नहीं नाचूंगा यार.
Okay, so worst song request ever you've received?
A lot actually, but I would say कर ले कौड़ा कोच there's some song like that. Wait, I'll give you that hint. कोहिया में बसे के सही. So I got a request of that in a private party, and that party was of MLA. So obviously I'm not gonna take name of it वरना तो.
Okay, X or expensive headphones? Which one would hurt more?
X. Expensive headphone is an investment.
Long drives alone or with someone special?
Depends on my mood.
Song that can save a dead party instantly.
Chaya.
Which celeb would you love to see grooving in your set?
All of them.
Girls requesting Honey Singh versus boys requesting Arijit. Who wins?
Both of them.
3 words to describe the DJ industry.
Glamorous, toxic, and sleepless.
If your mom became a DJ,
Oh my god.
what would her DJ name be?
Oh my god. This is something like never thought of. I don't know, seriously.
Soch?
If my mom becomes a DJ, call her and ask her. I really don't know about this, yeah, because she has like least interest about music.
अरे
that's
तो
why.
एक imaginary नाम बताना.
Maybe I'll DJ Sony because that was a pet name.
Sony, DJ Sony.
Yeah.
What about DJ Mommy?
That's better. If she ever thinks of becoming a DJ, I'll definitely give her that suggestion.
Oh, insane.
Only if the young guys don't hit on her after that.
Crazy. If your life had a remix title, what would it be?
Bakchodi. Bakchodi. Full
जो अभी
on
यही कर रहा है.
Bakchodi. This is all about my life, Bakchodi.
Oh my god. Okay, so the funniest rumor you've heard about yourself, and did you secretly enjoy it?
So there was a rumor that I've dated more than 100 people in my life.
कौन बोला भाई?
बहुत लोग हैं. So there's a group in BNI जहाँ पे these people are always behind me because I'm the youngest out there and I'm always like, you know, telling them कि अच्छा मेरे साथ आज ये हुआ, आज ये मिली मेरे को, आज ये हुआ. And they used to hype me so much because उनको एक भी नहीं मिल रही. And मेरे को ये लगता था कि यार वो शादीशुदा है फिर भी उनको लग रहा है कि यार कोई चाहिए. But that's like, okay.
Okay, what's more unpredictable? The crowd on a Saturday night or an ex on a bad day?
Ex on a bad day.
Oh damn.
Crowd is always expected on a Saturday night.
So if you had to dedicate a breakup remix to your ex, which track would it be?
I would make my own song saying thank you. दूर से ही.
Okay. One night where the crowd went totally pagal, like crazy, and you thought, बस यार आज तो DJing ही छोड़ देता हूँ यार अब नहीं होगा मेरे से.
So there was an event I was playing at Jamshedpur Round Table. So the event started at 8 in the night and they made me play till 8 in the morning. So it was 12 hours of non-stop music and I was like...
Insane!
And the worst part is after the event, so just because I had to drive back, you know, to Kolkata, I had taken my car. So I thought, actually I didn't thought, my assistant suggested me ki boss, let's just drive back now because if we sleep, we would not be able to reach back home. And I had another event because of which I had to come back Kolkata. So just straight after the event, we left. And literally I was so sleepy in the car. So I had to literally park my car outside a petrol pump and sleep for an hour and then come back. So that was like the worst night of my life.
Insane. So what is the craziest request at the console? Like ever have you been asked to play DJ Wale Babu when you were in the mid of techno set?
Always. All fucking time. People don't understand that, boss, I am a DJ. I am not your YouTube player that you just saved and I just play the song.
No, but I'm just... people are just... people. So I'll tell you what happened with me. I was, I think, 19 or 20 years old. I'd gone out with my boyfriend that time. We'd gone to some club somewhere, okay? And उस समय यार टेक्नो वेक्नो क्या है मुझे तो कुछ नहीं पता था. मैं अपने बॉयफ्रेंड वाले जोन में थी.
थैंक यू बोलो टेक्नो सुनाने के लिए.
नहीं, तुम नहीं सुनाया था, वो सुनाया था. तो मैं अपने बॉयफ्रेंड वाले जोन में थी कि मेरा पूरा संसार, जगत और मेरी दुनिया ही मेरा बॉयफ्रेंड है. तो क्या हुआ कि हम लोग क्लबिंग गए और वो टेक्नो बजा रहा था. और मैं बार बार अपने बॉयफ्रेंड को बोल रही थी यार उसको बोलने यार बॉलीवुड गाना बजाए यार, कैसे गाने बजा रहे यार, कहाँ लेके आ गए.
Thank God you're not in my guest list when I'm playing.
And the poor guy,
He actually went and he said that.
He did request, but यार request किया होगा या मन रखने के लिए बोला होगा मुझे नहीं पता, but it's very sweet of him that he did that.
Now I get why majorly the guy come up with such a crazy request. I know तुम लोग बंदी पटाने के लिए ये सब कर रहे हो, छोड़ दो ये सब, कोई फायदा नहीं है.
Oh my God, this is insane. Now I'm going to just give you my cliche question that I ask every guest of mine. Okay? Tell me, what's the most non-stop drama moment of your life as a DJ? Full filmy scene that you can never get over. Like you can never forget, maybe.
When I played at Ramoji Film City, it was actually a filmy set and everything was like ekdam proper Bollywood themed and it was like massive wedding. It was crazy fun. 4 days of sleepless nights, no sleep and just the Dhula Dhulan getting drunk at 8 in the morning and they're cancelling their haldi. They're like, fuck the haldi, we don't want to get married, just keep on playing the music. So I think that's like the biggest compliment for me कि boss, मैं अपना haldi postpone करने के लिए ready हूँ if you still continue playing music.
That's insane. So Sagar, you've given us so much of, you've given us so many stories. मजा आ गया तुमसे बात करके. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप आए.
मैडम थोड़ा चेक देख ले.
पड़ेगा चाटो. Thank you so much for coming to the show. It was fantastic hosting you. And if you, my dear viewers, if you like this video, don't forget to follow and subscribe and comment below. Also, we have Sagar Khanchandani's link below in the description. Do not forget to follow him. Thank you. Bye bye.